Live here on Spring Hill Sports Live, brought to you by Strode Orthodontics for today's presentation of the Spring Hill Broncos taking on the Ottawa Cyclones here on the volleyball court. Spring Hill coming in with the record, according to the school website, coming in today at 11-2 on the season. Ottawa just a couple of games under 500. So Spring Hill looking to add to their win column here today, but Ottawa not going to back down, you can't imagine, without a good fight. As it'll be Ottawa to take the opening serve here today. Serve comes across, playable there, Spring Hill. And that one winds up just out of play. So the point for the Broncos early on. Serve comes across. Spike blocked by Spring Hill, who will then keep it alive and send it over. That spike attempt blocked just leaks back onto the Ottawa side, and when it comes back over to Spring Hill, awkward angle, and they put it back in the net. 1-1, now your score here in the opening frame. That one will fall. Ottawa takes the 2-1 advantage. Serve coming across, playable here, Spring Hill. They'll send it across. Didn't go with the full spike, tried to fool him. Saved by Spring Hill, but it ends up out of play, and Ottawa's up 3-1 here in this opening set. So an early surge here from the Cyclones. Serve comes across there from Kenley Carlson. And Spring Hill sends another one out of play. 4-1 Cyclones on top. This is Kenley Carlson again. Sends the serve over. Playable here, Broncos. Tipped across the line, and that lands in play. And Ottawa is rolling here in the early portions of this contest. That one comes across. Broncos spiking it, that stayed in. And Spring Hill ends the run and will now try to get one going on their own. Serve across. There's the spike. Easily playable here, Spring Hill. They'll send one over. And that one, I believe, stayed in, and it did. Nicely set up there by Spring Hill after a couple of spike attempts in a row there for each team. Just awkward positioning as they tried to send the spike across. Couldn't get a whole lot of juice behind them. That one finally had some heat, and it found a nice place in play to land. Spike sent across. Well played there, Spring Hill. That one will stay in, and Spring Hill is getting a nice run going. "5-4 is Spring Hill's right back in it. Bishore with the serve. Now Spring Hill sets up for the spike. They'll go the finesse route. Kept alive at the netting. Now Spring Hill with a spike. And did that hit? Yes, it did. That found the ground. And we're tied at 5 apiece here in the opening set. So it was 5-1 Ottawa, but it didn't last long. And Brooke Bishore sends it over once again. Spike coming, tipped. Off the netting, point Iowa, as a Spring Hill player came across that line. Spike comes across. Set nicely, tipped over, and that'll land. It's 6-6. That one comes over. Spike coming here from Todd. And that one just went out. So Ottawa back in front by a single point. Pops into the air. Spike coming. Stayed in, and we're back to tied. Serve across. Spike from Ottawa kept in. Spring Hill, they'll get a chance to send it back over. And they'll take the lead for the first time since it was 1-0. Nicely played there, Spring Hill. Serve across, that one well too far. And 8-8. So both these teams in a tight-knit contest here early on. Back and forth, we have continued to go up on the scoreboard. And Ottawa sends the serve over. And Spring Hill turns it into another point, and back in front, 9-8 Broncos. Sent over. Spring Hill setting up for the spike. They'll go back wall with it. Ottawa had an answer. They'll just have to send this over, I think. They did. Spring Hill. Oh, there's a little too much on the spike. And we're all tied. Spring Hill is going to have to do something wild to keep that in play, which they do. Now a spike from Ottawa. We'll see if Spring Hill can capitalize on that incredible save, and they will. They'll get a point out of it. That absolutely looked like it was going Ottawa's way a moment ago. Kept in play by nothing short of an incredible effort. And Spring Hill serve. A little too much on that one. Spring Hill in front by 2. Serve comes across. Awkwardly played initially by Ottawa, so they'll just have to send this one over. Spring Hill will set it up for the spike. Too much on it. Ottawa point. So 11-10 here in the opening set. Serve over. Spring Hill will play it. That one ends up out of play, and we are back to tied. Sent over. Oh, Ottawa plays it awkwardly. They're going to have to do something to save it, and they can't. Spring Hill's point. Sent across. Spiked down. Nicely done, Spring Hill. They're in front by 2. Timeout taken by Ottawa. We'll take it as well. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Struggling at school? Feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
Back live on Spring Hill Sports Live, just in time to catch the end of that spike that puts Spring Hill back in front by 3. Serve comes across. Point Spring Hill. This is Douglas back to serve. And Ottawa ends up crossing the line. 16-11, Spring Hill on top. $17-11, and the Broncos are really rolling now. Whistle blows, an 18th point on the board for Spring Hill. Another timeout taken. We'll step aside. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, brought to you by Strode Orthodontics.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
Back live on Spring Hill Sports Live. Broncos and Cyclones still in set number one. It was pretty back and forth to open things up, but Spring Hill has jumped in front with a 7-point lead here in the opening frame. Ottawa, though, right out of the timeout, comes out with a firm spike there, and they'll try to get a run going to pull themselves back into it. Serve coming. Playable, Spring Hill, spiked! Nicely done, no defending that one if you're the Cyclones, and it's 19-12, Spring Hill on top. Serve across. Blocked right at the net. 20-12 your score. Served across. Spring Hill, spike! And again, Spring Hill able to kill that one off quickly. 21-13. This is Macy Metcalf serving it for Spring Hill. Spike across. That one well out of play. Point for Ottawa. Ottawa sends the serve. Spring Hill will place it down. Nicely done. To take a little something off the top of that spike and just place it in the perfect position. 22-14, Broncos in front. That serve, though, goes right into the netting. And Ottawa will try to turn it into a little bit of momentum. They'll start it with an Olivia Walters serve. Sent across. Playable here, Spring Hill. Spike, too far. Ottawa point. Sent over. Spring Hill will have to just try to send this one across. They do. Spike to the back line, kept alive. Spring Hill now sent over. Ottawa should be able to get this over the net. They will, but spike coming from Spring Hill to the back line. Ottawa returns the favor right into a gap between two of the backline defenders, and that's 17 on the board for the Cyclones. Serve comes across. That one out of play, and Ottawa's got quite a run going here. They're back within 4. Sent over, nicely done, and Spring Hill able to put an end to that. So 23-18. 2 away from taking this opening set are the Broncos. Serve stayed in, and it's set point for Spring Hill. Serve coming, comes across. Playable for Ottawa, who just has to send it over. It gets over, but it's going to set up for the spike, and it went out of play clean, no tip. So Ottawa lives just a bit longer. They'll need to make it 6 points in a row, though, just to stay alive. And here's Addison White on the serve. Spike across. Point Ottawa. They're up to 20. So Addison White will try it again. Popped up into the air. Spike coming from Spring Hill. That finds the ground, and the Broncos will take the opening set. It's 1-0 Spring Hill. We'll step aside and have set number 2 coming at you right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, brought to you by Strode Orthodontics.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back live, opening volley here of the second set. Spring Hill took the opening set 25-20 here on senior night for the Broncos. Spike coming, Ottawa keeps it alive, nicely done. And not tipped, so it just went out of play cleanly, Spring Hill's point. Serve coming from Elena Douglas. Spike across. That one's going to end up in row 7, and it's 2-0 Broncos. And then acing them right afterwards. Nicely done there by Douglas, putting that serve in the perfect spot. 3-0 Spring Hill on top. Back-to-back aces. Can't really draw up a better start than this for this second set for Spring Hill. Won't be able to make it 3 in a row, but they will still get the point. Nicely done, and it's a 5-0 Broncos lead. Timeout taken by Ottawa. We'll take it as well and step aside. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, brought to you by Strode Orthodontics.
Stupid Go Brawly internet.
Go Brawly allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit gobrawly.com to learn more.
Back live on Spring Hill Sports Live. Broncos on top 5-0 here over the Ottawa Cyclones on senior night for Spring Hill. That one sent across. Spike down, kept alive by Ottawa. They'll send it across, tips up off the net. Broncos will send another spike over that Ottawa will still keep alive. Awkward angle, but they get it over the net. Spike coming. Again, Cyclones keep this one going. Spring Hill relentless though. Another spike. That one goes skyward. Ottawa has one blocked. Sent over the net. Spring Hill keeps it alive, making Ottawa earn this first point, and they won't get it yet. 6-0 Spring Hill. That one will fall. 7-0 Broncos. Sent over. Spike right into the netting. This one is all Spring Hill early on. Serve across. Oh, and pops up into the air. Spike should be coming. Ottawa misses it, and it's 9-0 Spring Hill. Absolutely rolling through this second set. Another timeout taken. We'll step aside as well. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, brought to you by Strode Orthodontics.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Back live on Spring Hill Sports Live. Nine-0 here in this second set. Spring Hill on top. That one skims the net and falls. Make it 10-0. Double digits for the Broncos before Ottawa can get their first point of this frame. Incredible run to open up the second set here for Spring Hill. Popped up into the air, spike coming, and it falls. Absolutely nothing there that Addison White could do about it. That thing was coming in about as fast as any spike ever will, right at you. And it's 11-0 Broncos. And finally, Ottawa on the board. Just picking a spot and pushing the ball there, right by that sideline, and it's 11-1. Serve comes across, kept alive by Spring Hill. Spike over the top. That one stayed off the floor, and now it finds it over on the Spring Hill side. Serve comes across. Spring Hill sends it over. Blocked at the net, but it falls on the Spring Hill end. And actually, a player ended up in the netting there for the Cyclones. So point Spring Hill, their lead back up to double digits. Serve across. Ottawa tries to push it over. This time Spring Hill won't pull a miraculous save, and Ottawa will get the point. Kaylee Rohr sends it over. Spike from Spring Hill ends up right back into the chin of Rohr and then finding some hard wood. 13-3, Broncos on top. Now Hayden Linz set to serve. She'll send it over. Pops up into the air, Spring Hill. Set to send over the spike to the back wall. Kept alive by Ottawa, but then it ends up over in the scorekeeper's table. 14-3, Spring Hill in front. So Linz again. That one kept alive, Ottawa. Spring Hill spike coming, tipped off the front wall, and then it finds the floor. 15-3 Broncos. Serve coming. Oh, and fakes the set and just sends it over. Creative play at the front wall there by number 7, Ainsley Michael. 15-4, and the serve coming for Ottawa. Abby Coyen sends over the serve, and now Spring Hill will just tap it over. Nicely played by White there. That one blocked. Spring Hill point. Their lead is now 12 here in the second set. This will be Sydney Busher. She'll serve it. Played there, Ottawa. That one ends up popping all the way out of frame. Then the Broncos will send it over and get up to 17 here in this second set. Absolute dominance here out of the Broncos. Playable. Spike on the second touch. Blocked by the front wall, kept alive for the Cyclones. Managing to get it over. I thought that was going to end up being one of those awkward plays. And this time it'll fall. 18-4 now your score. So Sydney Busher, set to serve. She'll send it across. Played off of White there, and it just took an awkward roll off of her forearm and straight into the ground. 19-4. Well out of play with that one. Spring Hill hits 20. Sent across, kept alive, Ottawa. They'll send it over. Pops up into the air. How did Spring Hill manage not to cross the line there? And then they end up scoring. Hayden Linz had to perform some sort of gymnastics Olympic routine there just to not cross the white. Kept herself onside, and her teammates did the rest. And an awkward play on the serve, 22-4 for Spring Hill. Sent across. Spring Hill can play it. Spike, too far. Serve coming. Spring Hill keeps it alive. They'll just have to send it over. Ottawa sets up for the spike. Kept in, and again Spring Hill just has to send it over and reset. Now Spring Hill gets a spike, and that one connects. The lead is 18 for the Broncos here in set number 2. Taylor Thompson with the serve. And that one was touched right before it landed by the Broncos. So a point there for Ottawa. This is Addison White, set to serve it. She does. Spike coming, be ashore, and splits two Ottawa Cyclones, and it's set point. Pops up into the air. And that's too many touches. Spring Hill takes set number 2. They'll have a 2-0 advantage. Heading into the third one, we'll step aside and be back after this. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, brought to you by Strode Orthodontics.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com. The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Back live on Paola Sports Live. Opening serve here of the third set. And the first point will go to the Broncos, who currently lead 2-0 and took the last one by a score of 25-5. Alina Douglas sends it over. Ottawa will just have to send it to the Broncos here. No chance at a spike. That one lands in play, and it's 2-0 Broncos. Senior night here for the Spring Hill ladies. Hoping to celebrate it with a clean sweep victory here over the Ottawa Cyclones. As Ottawa sends over the spike. Played here by Spring Hill. That hit the floor, and it's 3-0 Broncos. Of course, anytime you can get a victory on an important game, a homecoming, a senior night, anything like that over someone whose banner hangs up in your gym, that always feels especially good. And right now a 3-0 lead here in set number 3, where they hold a 2-0 advantage, looking for that clean sweep. But Ottawa not going to go down without a fight, and there's their first point here this third set. Serve comes across. Kept alive by Spring Hill. Now they'll just send it over. Played by Ottawa. Past the back line. Inbounds along this corner. 3-2, Ottawa down just one. This is Kenley Carlson, senior in her own right for the Ottawa Cyclones. She'll serve it. Nicely kept alive by Spring Hill. But then number 34 there, Kaylee Rohr, got the hands up, blocked the spike attempt, and we are tied at 3. That spike attempt also blocked, but this time a little less fortunate with the bounce were the Cyclones, and Spring Hill back in front. Brooke Beashore serves it across. Tipped over. Spring Hill setting up for the spike. That one blocked. Spring Hill, though, this time able to keep it alive after the block. And that block, 3 in a row there from Ottawa, and the final one falls on their side of the net. 5-3 Spring Hill. Serve across. Played by Ottawa. They'll just have to send it over. Spike. Kept alive. Ottawa stays in it. Off the netting, and it lands. 6-3 Broncos. Set up nicely here by Spring Hill, and that'll find the ground. 7-3 Spring Hill on top. Serve from Beashore. And Ottawa unable to get to it. That'll fall on their side, and Spring Hill leads by 5. Here comes the serve. It gets back onto the Spring Hill side and then slammed back down. Timeout taken by Ottawa. Incredible play there, Sydney Boucher. And we'll step aside, 9-3, Spring Hill on top. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
(9-3) Spring Hill on top out of the timeout here taken by Ottawa. Serve comes across. Spike from Ottawa stays in play, so the timeout works initially, and the Cyclones able to take this opening point out of it. And Ottawa desperately needs to take this set. They'll need to win 3 in a row here to head home with the victory. Spring Hill, spike coming. That one's gonna take a trip into the student section. 10-4 Broncos. Serve comes across. Blocked! But it lands out of play, so Ottawa will get the point there. 10-5 Spring Hill still on top. Emma Griffin to serve for the Cyclones. Sends it over. Spike coming, far side! Might have fooled him with the setup. 11-5 Spring Hill. Sent across. Played over. Spike. Oh, she went finesse with it. Might have fooled him initially. This one also stays over onto the Cyclone side, and they'll get it back over. Nice volley here from each team. That stayed in play. Spring Hill leads by 7. Awaiting the serve here from the Broncos. Busher sent it over. Cyclones back over to Spring Hill side. Spike coming. Back wall. That one takes the wrong direction. Bounce. 13-5. Spring Hill rolling here in set number 3. Serve comes across. Cyclones keep it alive. Spring Hill sets it up for the spike, and that's out of play. Point Ottawa. That one comes across. Into the air. Oh, this one's going to be trouble. If they can get this across. What a play by Ottawa. Spike coming. Ottawa still alive in this volley. And finally, Spring Hill able to finish it off and get the point, 14-6 Broncos. An incredible effort there by the Cyclones, twice to keep themselves alive in that point, but Spring Hill just relentless and finally able to finish the deal. Taylor Thompson for Spring Hill, ready to serve. She'll send it across. Spike coming, fakes the for real spike, changes directions on him. That one ends up out of play, 15-6 Spring Hill. Serve coming, back wall. Ottawa sends it over. Oh, kept alive nicely. Spring Hill couldn't keep themselves on their end of that white line. Point to Ottawa. So 15-7, and it's Addison White back to serve. Sent across. Spike down, nicely done. Spring Hill gets the point again. Jada Eccles. And she'll sub out. And now Ainsley Etten will serve this one for the Broncos. Lead is 9 for Spring Hill. And Spring Hill keeps it alive. What a play there by Thompson. Then the spike comes. Spring Hill sends it over. Ottawa setting up for another spike. Out of play. Spring Hill leads by 10. All of that set up by an incredible play by Taylor Thompson just to keep the ball alive. Timeout taken by the Cyclones. We'll step aside as well. 17-7, Spring Hill in front, right here on Spring Hill Sports Live, brought to you by Strode Orthodontics. Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, right out of the Ottawa timeout. Spring Hill leads it 2-0, and they're in front here in this third set, 17-7. Serve comes across. Played over. Spring Hill now setting up for the spike. Which comes, which lands. Elizabeth Suter finishes the deal, 18-7. Cyclones, no spike coming, they'll just send it across. Popped up into the air. Still alive, but again, no spike for the Cyclones. They'll have to face one from Spring Hill, and it's a good one. And it gives them a 12-point advantage. And you can tell Spring Hill starting to feel it. They're still 6 points away, but they're looking for the clean sweep here on senior night. Serve comes across. Oh, and awkwardly played by Ottawa, and Spring Hill breaks 20. Sent across, blocked nicely, Spring Hill. It ends up in the netting. 21-7, Broncos in front. Sent over. Spike comes, pops up into the air. This one coming toward the score table. Cyclones keep it alive and then into the Spring Hill bench. Ottawa point. This is Kirby Evans back to serve for Ottawa. Setting up for the spike. And into the bleachers off of the Cyclones, 22-8. Spring Hill in front. One of the senior girls must have realized she forgot to record the Chiefs game tonight and told the whole team, hey, let's try to do this as fast as possible. They are just rolling. Popped up into the air. And I believe that Kirby Evans stepped across the line, 23-8. Serve comes. Played back, blocked by Spring Hill, lands in play, and it's match point. Elena Douglas will try to end it with this serve. Point conceded there for Spring Hill. Back to Ottawa, so Ottawa will actually get the serve now. 23-9 your score. Serve comes from Carlson, gets across, into the air, sent over, and Spring Hill does it. The clean sweep on senior night, 25-9, the final score of that third set. And Spring Hill takes it 3-0. Boy. Well, I certainly thought they had. But we play on. Be ashore with the serve. Point Spring Hill. That's 25. That's the clean sweep for Spring Hill. I jumped the gun a point early, evidently. And a clean sweep, 25-9, your final here for the Broncos over the Ottawa Cyclones. They take it 3-0, and they win on senior night. Great performance here today from these Broncos. We thank you all for joining us. I've been Aaron Feely on the call. You've been watching Spring Hill Sports Live, brought to you by Strode Orthodontics. Thank you all for watching.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.